Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly. He's a man that's no stranger to controversy. Now, hands up, I don't really know much about him, apart from he definitely didn't get his name from the gangster in the 30s. Pardon me. He actually got his name from an MC who he wanted to kind of be, I guess, guided by, who called him Machine Gun Kelly because he had rapid fire delivery when he did his lines. I'm no good at this. But, yeah, his newest controversy, I mean, obviously everyone still remembers the whole Eminem situation and the Corey Taylor one. But the newest one is his guitar. Now, he's had a signature guitar by Schecter before, and I have to say it's quite nice. I do like a pink guitar, and he did it just right. But, his newest one is causing problems because it looks like this. Again, it's made by Schecter, and it is a little bit expensive. Now, in dollars, I believe it's $1,500. There is a channel that I watch called Trogly's Guitar Show. I'll link it anyway. But Trogly, he gets guitars. I mean, essentially, he just buys and sells them or documents them, whatever. But he did like a deep dive and a tear down in this guitar, and there's nothing special about it. It's just a single coil, a single humbucker, with a volume pot. That's it. Nothing to it, and it doesn't sound that bad. You must excuse me, by the way. I'm losing my voice because my daughter gave me a cold. It's not fun. Not fun. But anyway, I like the guitar. I think the guitar's pretty cool because it's him all over. Now, there's some guitars out there that are god awful. I'm going to name a few of them. First, anything with a flag on it. So, like Dimebag's. Was it Dimebag with a Confederate guitar? Didn't like it. Noel Gallagher with the bloody Union Jack guitar. Ugh, don't like it. I'm just going to say this. Eddie Van Halen's original Frankenstrat. Didn't like it. I liked it because it looked real in the sense of he worked on it. That's why I liked it. But to look at it, it's a bit horrible. Prince's guitar, what in the heck is that? It's just like all limbs and no torso. It was disgusting. Again, I'm going to throw it out there. Some of Steve Vai's guitars, I know most of them are just the Ibanez Gem series, but with different colours. But some of his guitars, horrible. And I'll put it here. This is going to hurt some of the football fans, but Geezer Butler's Aston Villa bass, can't handle it. It's not nice. But I digress because there was more uproar on the fact that I keep seeing it on like Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, that people are saying it glorifies self-harm. Now, I'm not saying crap all about mental health and everything because I've suffered with it. I don't like it. But I highly doubt he's glorifying it because unlike his name and where it came from, the gangster, Machine Gun Kelly, because he loved himself a machine gun, Machine Gun Kelly's kind of like an outlaw in the music thing. He doesn't really care what people say. He just does his own thing, right? So he does rap, then he does rock, then he does this, then he does that. So he's like the punk of modern day music, yeah? And if he was really going to promote the whole self-harming thing, he wouldn't be as clean as he is. He sure as hell wouldn't be with Megan Fox, who I just found out they have a child. I mean, wow. But anyway, I don't see it glorifying anything. A razor blade's a razor blade. It's a tool. You know, Gene Simmons, forgot to add this one. He had a bass that looked like an axe. That was horrendous. He didn't go beheading people. But you get my point. I just think it's an expression. And like his music is selective, his guitars are selective. Like, personally, I think it's quite cool. You take the scratch plate off, which is essentially the razor blade design. It is just a big chunk of wood. That's it. There's nothing special about it. But I think it's quite cool because, as I've got notes, I put, there's nothing great about the guitar, but it's making people talk. And generally, the guitar community is mixed in the sense of We welcome guitarists, but when it's someone like that, we don't like it. Excuse me, because it's not who you would normally associate a signature guitar with. Like, I didn't even know Bruno Mars had a signature guitar. That blew my mind, but it's quite beautiful. But it just looks like any other guitar you could get off the shelf. This, however, this razor blade guitar, you can't get off the shelf because you ain't never seen one like it before. And just like music is about expression, shouldn't the tools be about expression? For instance, I mean, you can't really see it, but my bass behind me, cheap bass, but the scratch plate's got a train on it. Not the stock kind of tortoiseshell copy sort of thing. And my thoughts were, if someone that was like seriously into metal, like a proper, I don't like the term proper guitarist, but an actual metal guitarist brought this out, it probably wouldn't get the same reaction because they're associated with metal or that sort of stuff. Like, for instance, Judas Priest came on stage with that. No one would really care, in my opinion. But because it's Machine Gun Kelly, everyone wants to fucking just scream and shout. But all in all, I think it's a cool guitar. What do you guys think? Do you think it's a bold move? Do you think it's a statement? Do you think it's just something he likes doing? Because I quite like it. And I do recommend you look at Trogley's video to see how it sounds and what it's comprised of. But until then, my voice is clearly going. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.